Go ahead, yo.
Thank y'all for waiting too, man. I have no idea what it's like to have to put this body together, so I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be late as shit to the plane, yeah, but it's all good, right? They won't leave you, Twist. They'll leave me. They won't leave me. Thank y'all, though, seriously.
You've had terrific wins of late, Kevin, but tonight you guys are down 10, 5.5 minutes to go. Where does this rank in terms of satisfying wins?
I didn't even know we was down 10, to be honest. Just know that we wasn't playing very well as far as rhythm. I think once we got out of some of our random stuff and started running our stuff, 7 picks, got more aggressive, taking stuff to the basket versus settling for jump shots. Then I thought we got into a nice rhythm, and it started on the defensive end, started getting some stops, started gaining some confidence from there. And then that was it. You know, took it into overtime. I thought Ray's shot was a decent shot, to be honest. I thought it was a shot that I've seen him hit countless times. But overall, man, you know, tough game, tough team, good win.
And it doesn't get any easier, Kevin, with Philadelphia. Talk about having a chance to not only play a good team, but also have a chance to move percentage points ahead of them in the Atlantic Division.
You guys keep up with that. We don't. You know, we try to take it day at a time, game at a time. I think since we've been doing that, it's simplified a lot of things for us. We're not looking down the schedule and anticipating teams that we haven't even played yet. The focus is on individual teams. Tomorrow, Philly. You know, I don't know what the hell you're talking about with points and all this other stuff. I just know that it's important for us to continue to play, you know, together basketball. Makes it more easy on everybody. So, looking forward to tomorrow.
What does it say about this team, Kevin? Know that with all that you guys have been through, you're in that position now. You know, with still quite a few games left on the schedule.
Says we're fighters. We're going to grind this thing out, see what we can do. You know, if you know anything about us, man, or know anything about this history for the last 5 years, is that we grind and we're going to work. And we're going to, you know, push for this thing and see how far we can take it.
I don't know if you care, but you moved past Shaq on the all-time rebounding list. I know that this fits into your numbers we don't pay attention category, but
yeah, Twist told me this, man.
Yeah, so what do you think about that? I mean, what do you think about that?
I haven't checked my phone there. I looked, and my light is blinking very rapidly, so that means I got a couple messages probably from the big fella. You know, history is history. I'm very fortunate to be in a position to be a part of NBA history. You know. It's always been a big deal for me to leave a legacy, or leave some footprints, if you will, or some type of mark on the game. And to play along one of the best, if not the greatest big man to ever play the game, it's more than a pleasure to be on the same category, if not on the same list. So I'm more than honored to all coaches and players that I played with. That's put me in position to be able to create some of those footprints and some of those marks. So thank you.
Kevin, with over 13,000 rebounds in your career, you have to be committed and, I guess, somewhat passionate about that.
Passionate, gotta have some know-how, gotta have some wit, some gutness in you, some type of passion, some type of drive, a decent work ethic. You know what? Until Twist told me that, I didn't even think about that. You know, I try to go out here and try to give my team an edge. Other than that, when you guys bring it up, then I'll pay attention to it.
Well, there are guys who would rather just score the ball, but what do you like about rebounding?
I like nothing about it.
13,000 times
like
nothing about it.
I like nothing about it. It's something that I have to do, something that I'm decent at, and something that I know how to do. So that's what it is.
Kevin, I know one thing you have talked about that you do like to do is defend. Defensively, what this team has been able to do the last few games, particularly on opposing point guards who all had subpar games. Talk about just what this team collectively has done to limit the effectiveness.
Well, what you're seeing is, I think, second half we're turning it up. I think we're playing together basketball. We're getting back to some of our roots in which we've established since 2008, and that's the way I feel like, you know, it should have been. It should have been, like I've always said, in a different outfit with frames on. Practice, man. You know, the less practice, it makes it real difficult for us to create that type of chemistry that we know that we have. And again, it's not an easy thing, man. But I think the second half we created it, and it's helped us. It's bailed us out a lot of games. It's gotten us to You know, I think what's the 5, 6, how many games is this? 4 or 5, whatever. 5. How many in a row do we have?
5.
I can all attribute defense to those wins. So.
Thank you. Thank you, Blue.
Thank you all again, man.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right. I'll see you, Blue.